Nearly 1 million people in Gaza rely on food aid handed out by UNRWA, the UN agency charged with the care of refugees from historic Palestine and their descendants. It's facing a funding crisis after the US transferred only $60 million of a planned $125 million payment. UNRWA had been expecting a further $225 million from the US this year. Now it fears that figure could instead be zero.
We are safe for the first couple of months in the year, but if we don't get this shortfall made up by either the Americans changing their mind or new money coming in during the second half of the year, we will have to face some difficult decisions.
Already funded projects such as this Kuwaiti-backed school are continuing, and 11 countries have acted to help fill the funding gap, but by fast-tracking existing commitments, not pledging new money. Israel's army chief has reportedly warned that the humanitarian crisis is a growing security risk, calling for a steep increase in aid to decrease the chance of war.
Israel is part of the problem. Israel is the one who is imposing siege, blockade, limiting the number of items that enter the Gaza Strip. So Israel must put an end to its siege and blockade policy instead of asking the international community to intervene.
There is some welcome intervention in Gaza's health sector. The United Arab Emirates is finalizing a $2 million pledge to fuel hospital generators for 4 months. Earlier this week, Qatar's Gaza envoy announced a $9 million package that also included medicine and fuel. But the event ended in a demonstration of just how desperate Gaza's poorest really are, as he was bundled away in the face of spontaneous protest.
So the tension is really boiling over here as members of the cleaning staff who've been on strike for some time over unpaid wages, their frustration is really erupting. They were hoping for some kind of announcement from the Qataris, including the payment of those wages, but those hopes have been dashed and they're angry.
5 months' pay is owed by private contractors who themselves have not been paid by the government because of the continuing delays in reconciliation between Hamas and rival faction Fatah.
We expected him to solve our problems because we believe this donation came about because we raised our voices. But he denied our rights and didn't give us any help.
Abir, her husband and their 6 children surely need help. They were evicted from their home 3 months ago. Now they share this shelter with her brother's family, sleeping on this broken, damp floor. 3 to 4 hours electricity a day, no working lavatory, no money coming in. Just one family enduring the cruelty of Gaza's slow collapse. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Gaza.